guys, welcome to another episode of the Fit Check podcast. We talk about fashion, stories, culture, everything in between, and it's been a long day. It's been a long day, but I've got a very special guest here today. We're in a new location. We're kind of trying to pin down where we want to stay. If you want to stay in the podcast suite, or like we're just still figuring it out, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. This is actually where we had our first event, so please go on our stories and check all of that stuff. If you guys don't know, my name is Victoria, and I'm here today with Noah.
Hello.
Noah's here, and Noah, you are my first guest that's actually reached out to ask to be on the podcast. So I feel so happy. Yeah, I've had loads of other guests and they just say, Victoria, when am I coming on? And I said, excuse me, ask me when. Like, I was like, But yeah, so you are the first proper guest that's actually asked nicely, you know? So, no, I'm joking. The rest of you, we love you all. So yeah, Noah is a fashion photographer.
Yep.
He's in first year of university and he studied photography?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get straight into nitty gritty. Before we start anything, it's the fit check. So we have to do a fit check. So tell us, what are you wearing today?
See, I was gonna come on something today, but I thought
you should have come on it.
I went Barca and all the clothes I wanted to wear, they're in the wash and all that. So
Oh.
I've just come on a simple tracksuit, and of course in my own style, I've got some like nice on my feet. So I got some Supremes.
Ooh, Supremes.
A YG tracksuit.
Yeah, you should have come with the little,
Sometimes I just got to do a tracksuit.
It's fine, don't worry. I'm just wearing a green top and some trousers. I did a lot today. I did a video shoot, so I was trying to do, smart and that, but then I got tired and you don't want to see the shoes. The shoes have got grass on them, but it is what it is. But anyway, so probably without any other ado, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
Did you have a busy day?
Nah, well, I stayed up all night submitting my uni work.
Oh!
Finished my last assignment.
Hey!
So
That's what I like to hear.
I basically slept all day, but
Fairs.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's a breeze. I wish I slept today. Didn't sleep. I'm still doing fit check stuff. Still doing uni stuff. We don't sleep here. So, what was your last assignment about? What was the project?
So my last assignment was about the music scene in Birmingham. Because being from Birmingham, you get a lot of hate for it.
Really?
Everything. Yeah, loads.
You know what? Do you know what's crazy? You don't even sound like you're from Birmingham,
No, do you know what it is? I've been to so many different schools in different places. And because I've been around so many different people, you'll hear me throughout, I'll have a little Brummy twang, but it's mainly either well spoken or I'm sound like I'm from London. I sound like I'm all from
you don't have. I can't narrow one down. I can't. Okay. So the music culture in Brum.
Yeah, it's growing, which I like.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that Brum's culture is finally growing.
Yeah.
And especially with what we've had in the past, we've had a lot of people from Brum that have proper put on for us.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to explore that because there's so much talent.
Yeah.
And especially when I properly tapped into it, this project in these last 2 months, and going around and actually seeing these people, meeting these people, talking to them, you realise that we honestly might be the next city up, and the hate that we're getting is just not worth it.
What's the hate? I want to know what's the tea.
Everyone's calling it terrible. Birmingham's terrible. The people there are annoying.
No, I love Birmingham. I was there last weekend. It was nice.
Yes, it's great.
It's a great city.
I mean, it's rough around the edges, but
every city is like that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the West Midlands were actually stepping up.
100%.
We're actually setting up. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I like that we're stepping up, especially in the creative scene. I feel like now I've tapped into the music scene a bit more, like the behind the scenes, the shoots, the musicians, putting everything together. I'm crazy, yeah. So how do you think you're gonna do?
I hope I'm gonna do alright, but I do think I let it down and let it slip a little bit. Because the 2 projects before that I did was some of my best photography work. And this is still to my standard extremely good work. But it's the fact that I just kind of end of uni year. I can't be bothered. I left it all way too late.
I'm telling you.
And then I had today and yesterday. I was meant to do it, but I went Barca instead. Then I had today and yesterday to finish off, make a website, edit pictures, do all my coursework. We only had to make part of a website, just something to update later.
Okay.
But I just did the main bits. I made some like nice transitions on there and called it a day at that.
Oh, walai. Oh no, I feel you. I did one of my assignments on the day. I didn't really care. I was just so tired. I just felt there was too much going on, so I was just like, you know what, let me just do what I gotta do. So, you do photography. What made you want to go down this route?
I think it was, I moved school, and I moved to a school in Edgbaston in Birmingham.
Right.
And so the school I was at before that had nothing creative.
Right.
And I'm one of them people, I do not thrive in academics. Like, I literally have 2 GCSEs and I've made it all the way through everything.
Love
so
that.
it's like, as like everything I have, qualifications are creative.
Yeah.
So originally I wanted to be a game designer. So I went to my other school. I went to this school and I did computing and photography.
Yeah.
And so I was like pretty decent at both. And I sort of I think I just fell in love with photography. I did try game designing, but
game designing just seems too hard.
It's not actually that hard.
Really? There's no binary?
A lot of it's done for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I was like, when I went back to photography and I went into college and did photography, I was like, I found this whole new thing where it's like I finally have a voice in something.
Yeah.
And especially having so many learning difficulties, like not many people like that have voices. Whereas you have a lot of people that have done great things, but they kind of take your voice away from you because they don't really care about you in these schools. So to have a creative subject and to do such a creative subject and actually be able to go through and do my own projects and everything is like kind of helped me become more that I want to do photography. And then like transition into being a photographer.
No, definitely. I like that. I feel like in school there's not much emphasis on creative courses and creative stuff.
100%.
And I hate it. I remember when I was in school, like they would have like special assemblies and you get the professor of this university that does law coming to talk about what laws you can do, what degrees you can get, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's nice or whatever, but where's the artists? Where's the photographers? Because in my school we had quite a few. We had textiles, art, I did art, and there was photography, but the photography was so basic. It was like you did it on your phone, you edited it. It wasn't really
We literally just about had Photoshop. Didn't have Lightroom, so try editing editing photos properly on Photoshop is extremely doable, but it's not easy because it's not all in one place. So and we had like basic cameras, which at GCSE level is not bad because I used the camera I had at GCSE all the way up until like midway through this year, and I only changed when it was starting to like completely break down. Like it would just overheat all the time.
Oh gosh.
Even going through college, like, we had a dark room at college, which was cool, but the digital side of it wasn't very good. And it's like, I love doing film, I love developing, I love that whole process. Most of my projects were film, but it's like when a college doesn't have the funding for the digital side of it, you kind of hit a block because it's like
it really limits.
You need to be able to do both realistically, and like working on little cameras is cool, and it sets you up for when you go onto a big camera. But where people go, oh, your gear doesn't really. It's like you need that fun. You need to be able to grow through different things and see different cameras, and I think that's why uni's good because
people sleep on uni.
Yeah, uni have everything. Yeah, like if I didn't go uni, I probably wouldn't have been able to see be able to try different things. Try the different cameras, try different technology.
It's true. So. Yeah, I wouldn't have started a podcast if it wasn't for uni, I'll be so real. Because, I wouldn't do this in my room. Like, just get the phone out and do that. No. And also, I feel like colleges, I went to sixth form. I feel like art teachers and creative teachers are very limited and there's not that many of them. So they don't really teach you as much as they would like to. I think for me, when it came to choosing my course, I did a lot of Google searching. I was like, how do I become Frau Williams, basically? And then just going through all the jobs and stuff like that. And I was like, and then I narrowed it down. But I had to do everything myself, and I kind of didn't like that. How about you? Did you have to do stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know, because I didn't. Up until uni, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Really?
I didn't know I wanted to be a photographer. Throughout my whole life, I thought I was gonna have a clothing. Well, not my whole life.
Yeah.
For like the past 3 or 4 years, I thought I was gonna have a clothing brand.
You could still have one.
Yeah, no, but like I thought I'd have one done now.
Yeah.
Out, releasing stuff, dropping clothes every few months, doing the photography myself. But I think slowly going through this, like, shift where it's like you realise you can't just make a clothing.
Yeah.
You need funding, you need this, you need that. So I think photography is why I started photography, is like I wanted to set up for that.
Yeah.
And then as I was doing that, I just ended up enjoying it so much more than I thought I would. And it's like talking to people, meeting people, going to all these different crazy events, like, you know, working in fields that I love, like sports, music and fashion. It's like more than anything I could really ask for to do. Like,
that's so nice. Yeah, no, definitely. What is the best, like, shoot you've done or project that you've done that's just like...
That's a hard one.
Oh, he's done so many. What's the one that just tops it off for you?
Oh, I've got a few. So, I think my favourite one I've ever done was like my first project I did in my uni this year. I did a whole project on like the youth and how they don't have places to go anymore. Like when we was younger, we had like, I don't know,
holiday club, half-term club,
clubs for everything.
Yeah.
I'd play basketball, football,
after school club, rounders,
youth club.
Yeah.
Kids don't have that anymore.
Don't have it at all.
And it's like I was looking at it at the point of view is because I was thinking about Birmingham. I was thinking, well, Birmingham has a massive gang problem. Yeah. And especially like I grew up, like a lot of people that I spoke to it about, haven't necessarily grew up seeing it. Yeah. And I'm not from a bad area. Yeah. I'm from a pretty, like my parents worked very hard for us, like to get us everywhere. I think we wanted to keep us away from trouble, but it was still like where I'm from is still pretty. Yeah. So I would go to play basketball, and this is what inspired me to do this this project. I would go to play basketball with my mate, and like multiple times people would come through going, come, we'll sort you out with this, or you can help your mom, you can get this, you can get that, you can get that, and you'll be financially free for the rest of your life. And we're lucky that we've kind of we had the sort of backing to be like from our parents and from school to be like, they're just lying to you. Yeah. They're just chatting. Absolutely. So I think that kind of them experiences made me think, well, why are we not doing anything about this? Yeah. Why is there such a increase in this? And it's like I realised it was the increase that there's no places for these kids to go. Yeah. So whereas how I did this was I used football. So when I was younger, I played sports. Yeah. But to play sports for a month was like £15. Yeah. So it's not expensive. So you go training once a week, games 4 times a week. Games 4 times a month, training 4 times a month. And it gives you a place, it gives you discipline, resilience to see where like you actually want to go and stay out of trouble, and you had coaches around you and other people around you that kept you away from that. And even like you had 3 places to play football. Yeah. Like, you just, even if you didn't, you go to a car park, put your blazers down, kick a ball about. So I did things like that. I heard my mate kicking a ball in like a city centre. Yeah. I did one of him holding all his like old boots in a car park, and that was sort of symbolising that we don't have these places anymore. Like my favourite one was he's holding his boots up like this and he's looking into the camera. And when I was annotating it, I was talking about how I said this is all of his old boots that he used to play in, so many memories, but no one's living that anymore. There's no youngsters living that memory. So
I need to see that. You need to show me. That sounds really cool.
It's on my Insta.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I need to scroll. Is it, how far down is it? There's so many.
I don't think it's that far down.
It's not. I need to have a look.
It was only September.
Really? Really? So that's okay. I like projects like that with meaning. I think in fashion specifically, there's a lot of like people do shoots or they do campaigns because they just want something to look nice or they want that aesthetic. But I think it's nice when you actually tell a story through like what it is you're doing. That's really powerful. What?
That's what. To be fair, like. That's why I think that's what separates you from a tracksuit brand.
Yes.
And an actual brand. Mm-hmm. Like, 'cause even like, you know, we'll take who should we say, like Nike, and I'm trying to think of like a proper tracksuit brand that's just tracksuits, but I can't think of any. But Nike, they've kind of took that sportswear, and they've also put it into everyday life. Mm-hmm. So like it's like what's so nice about wearing a tracksuit, it's comfortable and it looks good. Yeah. So you can take that into everyday life, but tracksuit brands just go, okay, here's a studio, here's your tracksuit. Yeah. Put this on. Mm-hmm. It looks good. We'll get a few sales off it. Yeah. And they don't sell the lifestyle that like a lot of other places sell. So I think that's what I like with. That's what I look for when I'm doing my work. Is a more of a lifestyle meaning, kind of a bit more of a narrative than just this looks cool.
You know that's a big bird I like to pick with streetwear brands, is because they think that just the garment will carry them, but it's much more than that. They don't just buy a product, they buy a lifestyle, they buy a vibe, they buy an aesthetic. So like sometimes I'll be seeing people that want to start brands and I'm like, they just post a picture of it like on a wall and then or like somebody wearing it, and it's like, why should I buy that in a sense? Like, why should I invest in this? And I think that's one thing I like about your photography is that you're telling stories through it. So if you were to have a brand, you're going to succeed. So, it's stories. People buy a vibe, story, aesthetic. So yeah, that's really cool. Obviously, you've done a lot of fashion photography. Is there any other photography that sticks out to you? Landscape?
Sports. I love sports.
Sports is where the money is. Sports is where the money is.
If Aston Villa could call me to do it.
Are you an Aston Villa fan?
I love Villa. I'd be there in 10 seconds. I love sports. I did a shoot for Worcester University.
Really?
For their first team football. I just reached out to their SU and I was like, this is. My pictures didn't come out how I would have envisioned them to, but I'm still going to post them because it's
still work.
Yeah, it still kind of shows my range, but it's so fun to do.
Oh, sports is the place to be.
Fun.
What type of sports would it be? Would it just be like when they're playing the games, or would it be like the fashion part of it when they get like a new kit? Do it all. No restrictions.
Whatever Villa wants me to do, I'll do it.
What if it wasn't Villa? What if it was like Liverpool or something?
I'd still do it, but I wouldn't be as happy. No, but I would obviously I'll do it. But one of my dreams is to be like a creative director, not creative director, but like a social media manager for something, for like a home like grassroots team like Villa or something, which is not grassroots, but it's like my home team. Like for someone in Birmingham, that would be my. I would love that because it's just I could bring all of my photography knowledge and put it into that. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of football brands they don't sell kits enough. Yeah. Like as they're just selling you, this is just a t-shirt you wear to support your team. They don't sell it enough like as this is
the kit.
Like this is going to be the kit of the summer. Yeah. You're going to wear this every day. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Yeah. But a team that comes to mind that do that is like is it Valencia? No, it's not Valencia. There's a team that Drake is sponsoring, and like Nocta does, and when they do their kits, they do it crazy. They go all out, campaigns, everything.
That's what football teams should do, I feel like.
Well, Adidas have just done it. Really? Adidas with their World Cup advert had Timothy Chalamet and everything. I was like I saw it on LinkedIn, and I was like in the comments like I didn't even know this was Adidas. I thought it was just going to be a short film about the World Cup. Yeah. And it's like, that's what I feel like people should do more of. Yeah. Because football's been around for like hundreds, nearly 200 years. Yeah. Like, it's going to be, they've done everything already. Yeah. So.
No, definitely. I think I saw Coventry, they did something recently. They released one of their kits and they did like an actual proper photo shoot. They had like an old car, old TVs. I was like, this this is what I like to see. Because sometimes, you know, football teams get lazy and just get a wallpaper and just say stand there and turn back and go like this or something like that. I'm like, you know, I think sports is the best, like, industry.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
The people you meet as well are so cool.
Oh, yeah. I would love to get into football.
I've got an event on Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Pathways event in Manny, and I'm on my mate's media team, and like the people he's like I went last year.
Yeah.
And the people I met were like professional footballers. They were so cool. They were like, actually like so interested in what I was doing.
That's great.
And it's whereas I've met a few like models and stuff, that just don't seem to care.
We're gonna go with that one. So I was gonna ask you, what are the setbacks that you probably had working in the creative scene in Brum? Because I'm from Coventry, so I'm only around Coventry creators, but I would love to expand outside of Coventry. But for your experience, what was it like? What is it like? What was it like working with creatives in that stuff?
For the most part, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really fulfilling because a lot of them have the same idea where it's we want this place to be such a built up creative scene, but there is so many negatives to it. There is so like a lot of the people can be just a bit
just say
and just how Brum is. A lot of people can just be really annoying, and most of them don't like. Some people like talk this massive game. They'll be like, "Yeah, I've got this massive budget. I've got all this. I've got that. I've got this. We're gonna do this for a brand. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have these people here. You're not gonna be alone." And they're gonna be like, "We're gonna pay you." And then you're like, "Okay, cool. I want my payment to come through either on the day, or like 2 days, or like a day or two before, or." I want it to be like invoiced for that the day after, which is something I learned like very recently that I just invoice instead, because like people have said, "Oh yeah, we'll pay you," and you just don't see the money ever, and then you can't actually battle it because it's
not paper.
It's just so, and it's most people won't pay, which is okay but for me it's like I've done so much free work now that unless I really like the brand or I really like the people I'm working with or like they are just like my mates, then I'm probably not going to do it. And it's just the constant like backtracking of it. It's like always, the shoot's next week now, or the shoot's next week. Then you get to do the shoot and you've had so much time to plan this shoot. But now, no one's here. There's no one here. There's just me and you and a few clothes, and you're gonna model it all. And it's like, which is calm. Do what you like. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. But it's not what you sign up for. It's not
convenient at all.
And I've found that a lot with quite a few people in Birmingham. So I'm just,
We feel you. It happens here too. I think with here, a lot of the creatives are doing the creative thing on the side. So like they might not be in uni or college, but they have like work, so they do the creative thing on the side. Which is why sometimes I feel like when I'm working with some people is that they don't understand the scope of how it works to be a creative. So they sometimes they take advantage. Because they think everything's cheap and time is not money.
Like, especially being at uni, it's like that's our life. Like you might be doing it part time, but that's perfectly fine. No one's saying you can't do that. No one's saying that's a bad thing, because we've all got to make money to fund our ways of doing this. Like I have a job as well, like most people do, but you've also got to take into account that it's, if you're hiring someone to come and help you on this, no matter if you're a part-time like working in South or something, you've now got to put your 100% into this and give us everything you want, because like if it's a low budget, it's low budget. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about that. Like apart from postpone things which you don't want to do, because you've got to keep, like how social media works and how this world works, is you've got to keep showing people what you can do and like keep doing it till people get sick of you. So when you don't put your 100% into it, it's bad for us, because we're like, okay, I don't really want to work with you anymore.
My biggest ick working with creatives is timekeeping. I hate it so much that every time someone's, even if it's like if it's more than 5 minutes, I can deal with that. But when you're now tapping into the double digits, it's going from 20 minutes to 30 minutes to 40 minutes to, I say, hey.
I had a shoot when I was starting out. I'm not starting out, but I was like, sort of like last summer, started to finally find my footing. And this guy messaged me and he was like, I've got a shoot for my brand. This was when I was doing free work. I need this done. And I was like, it's really last minute, it's tonight, can you get it? I was like, me thinking, I have absolutely nothing to do tonight.
Yeah.
I was literally sitting at home playing FIFA. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to just go out and do it. Because what's the worst? I'm not going to get worse by doing it. I'm not going to lose any time. I've already
fair enough.
I already have time to do things. And I get there and I'm like, he's like, okay, cool, we're gonna do it in my back garden, and it's gonna be like, but it's like, it's not gonna matter too much, so I'm gonna edit everything.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. I get there, I'm waiting for like 7 minutes. I call him. I was like, give him the benefit of the doubt. So I was like, I messaged him here. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I called him. I was like, oh, where are you? He doesn't answer. I'll call him again. I call him like 3 or 4 minutes later. No answer. I message him again. No answer. And now it's like getting like 25 minutes.
Yeah,
like half an hour.
Doing too much.
And it's, I normally like leave it like, because most people in the creative industry are half an hour later.
Yeah.
So I normally I leave it like half an hour, see what happens.
Yeah.
It's come to like 35 minutes now and I've left.
Yeah.
And then I get a call 40 minutes later going, oh, I'm here now, where are you? And
What do you mean, where are you?
I was like, oh, I can't lie, mate, you've wasted my time, I've gone home and everything. He's like, oh, I'll pay for you to come back. I said to him, I was like, it's not about the money, it's about
the respect.
Yeah, it's about the common courtesy to just, even if you're going to be that late, you tell me, just tell me you're going to be that late, and then tell me, oh, can you just come later? Because I could have left later, I didn't need to be. But so
that's the worst thing. You know, you leave late and you stress because you're like, I need to make sure I'm on time because I don't want anyone to like derail or things to derail. And then you get there and it's just like, it's just me and the sofa, just chilling.
No one else there.
Oh my gosh, no. But there are ups of working in the creative industry. I think for me, I've learned art. So,
100%.
But there's some people you need to fix it up. Please fix it up. But apart from that, it's all good. What is the plan next? You're in first year, so you got quite. I can't believe you're in first year. Are you sure you're telling me the truth?
Do you know what? I can't believe it either because all my friends are leaving uni.
Wow.
They've all handed their dissertations in.
What?
And it's just like, it's even like my girlfriend's going out into the world, my mate's going out into the world, and I'm like,
I'm just kidding.
They're like, what? So what are you going to do next time? I'm like, well, I'm going to, spend the next 2 years at uni.
Yeah.
Probably do something
Oh gosh.
And they're like, oh, I forget you're in first year. So, but I don't know. I thought a bit about it. I definitely want to work for a company.
Yeah.
But I want to start off at a streetwear company.
Yeah.
So whether that's flipping, say someone like Mertra or like Supreme or whatever, two different scales.
Yeah.
I want to land in the middle of there. I want to work for, if I could land my first job at something like Awake New York,
Ooh.
that would be
sick.
That would be my, like, that would be great. Because I feel like they're not terribly massive where they wouldn't work with me.
Yeah.
But they're also not terribly small where they wouldn't pay me anything.
Yeah. Good balance there.
Yeah, so, but my plan is to finish uni. Then after that, I either do my master's or an internship in New York.
New York.
And then.
Sorry, I often burst into song. Carry on.
Yeah, but that's my.
Yeah, that's.
And then see where we go from there, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know when you said you would like to work with sports, would you consider like gym wear? Is that something that you would like? Gymshark do quite a lot of stuff like that, but are you more the sporty?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm not massive. Like I go gym.
Yeah.
Every now and then. I'm not like a massive. Like my main thing is like football and basketball.
Yeah.
So I play a lot of football, and I think that's where I wanna. If I was to go into sports, that's where I wanna.
Yeah.
Or like NFL or something.
Ooh.
Even though I don't really know anything about that.
Yeah, that's money too. You know, Americans, they love spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you would definitely UK sports. I think football is the highest tier.
Oh, 100%.
And I think US NFL, you're gonna get money.
NFL, NBA.
Oh,
Them NBA photographers make a hell of a lot of money.
They make money.
Yeah, they have all the cameras and everything paid for them, everything. It's marvelous.
Yeah, you'll get there. Honestly, with the stuff that I've already seen, it's like really strong. That's why I didn't believe you when you said you were in first year. I said, excuse me, first year?
Yeah, most people think I've been doing like I either think I work for someone,
Yeah.
or
Like-
I'm about to hand my dissertation in.
I thought you were in second year. I was like.
Which I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah. So as you guys know, we play a game every episode because my podcast is not boring. So we're playing the 8 or delete game, which is basically the icks, or if it's an ick or it's not an ick. So I'm going to give you some trends, and you're going to just tell me whether you agree or you disagree. Okay, so it could be a brand, it could be an item of clothing, or it could just be an opinion. Okay, so the first one is Nike is on top.
Agree.
You agree? So Adidas, Puma, they're just not there.
I think Puma's rising, Adidas rising,
Yeah.
but you just can't beat Nike.
Right.
They literally have got not even just the best athletes. They've got the best musicians on their side.
Well, you know, the Sambas have come back.
Yeah.
No, we didn't like a little cheeky Samba.
But this again, it's just another trend that just came and went.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So Nike's on top for you. Okay. The next one is we let the Lululemon trend go on for way too long.
Oh, way.
Really? You think so? What? Really?
I don't know if it's just because I'm a guy and I just don't think I'm ever gonna wear Lululemon personally. But
You didn't like the Lululemon trend? No?
No.
Yeah, I do think we let it go on for a little bit too long. But I actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of funny.
It was funny for like a month.
Yeah.
And then it
got too much.
It just was like, okay, we get it. You guys like Lululemon.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is Tabbies. Do you like Tabbies? Do you hate Tabbies?
Ah, do you know what it is?
You might offend some people because I've had some.
I might. It's a hard one because I personally wouldn't wear them.
I wouldn't wear a tabby.
That is that's way too much work.
I'm not good.
Like realistically, I'm not cutting holes in my socks.
You know, there's actually socks that are designed for the shoe.
See, that's just too much. Just cut a hole in your sock and have a designated sock for them, whatever. But
Oh my God.
I personally would say no.
No to Tabbies.
I can appreciate them on people.
Yeah.
But I personally myself am never wearing them.
No,
Well, I can't say
that's
never,
fair.
but I won't wear them.
You've decided not wearing them. Okay, this one might apply to you, might not. Sparkly outfits. Do you like a sparkly outfit?
Oh, so like the spider hoodies.
Or anything sparkly with
Yeah.
sequins. Yeah, you like a bit of sparkle? See, this is what I like to see.
I've got some jorts that have like diamonds down them.
Really? You see, when we had the event, we had the same thing, and everyone was like, nah, don't do sparkle, man, don't do sparkle.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
What?
And I don't know if I'm going to offend some people again, but it is just the stigma that a few people have gone on TikTok and gone, nah, I couldn't date a man that wears sparkly stuff.
What's wrong with a bit of sparkle?
But,
I like sparkle.
Like, you know, literally,
Yeah.
Young Thug's hoodie brand, like tracksuit brand,
Yeah.
is I want to say tracksuit brand. That's a bit mean, but like his brand is literally got hoodies that just have spider and diamonds around it. I have one there, so they're so
Sparkle, guys, you need to explore the sparkle. Sparkle is not just for the ladies, okay? Y'all can have a bit of sparkle.
not too much, but like not too much, like not the way you're looking like a disco ball, but enough to like maybe highlight a few pieces.
Yeah. No, I like that. Okay, next one is cargo pants.
Yeah, I like cargos.
You like cargos?
I wear cargos.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't wear cargos, but that's great. I think it depends on colour as well. I think some cargo colours need to...
The cuffed cargos go straight in the bin next to the tech fleece.
Oh, you don't like... Whoa, what? Really?
Noctis tech fleece was fire.
Okay.
But the normal tech fleece, it's done a lot for streetwear.
But you think
it's overplayed. They're just bringing out too much stuff about tech fleeces now.
Really?
But
wow.
I like cargos.
Like cargos?
It depends on like baggier cargos, not them skinny cargos.
Yeah, skinny cargos.
The baggier cargos are nice.
Okay, we can work with that. I don't like cargos in specific colours, so I feel like if you have cargos in beige, put it in the bin. I feel like some colours are good, but
camo cargos.
That's
because they mostly come.
Yeah, they do. I think camo cargos. I like the camo cargos. I think
they're the best.
you can work with those. Yeah. Okay. Gym wear without going to the gym.
What do we class as gym wear?
Leggings. I'm thinking gym wear, like the elastic, the proper, like I'm thinking gym wear, not gym wear, Gymshark key stuff.
Oh,
Fabletics.
Right. Well,
Yeah. I think for girls it's different to boys. I've never really seen guys wear.
I would, to be fair, I would wear the shorts on holiday. 100%. Because they're easy enough to wear and they're breathable.
Comfy.
I don't actually own any of it. I sometimes wear compression tops just around.
Yeah.
Like they're just comfortable.
No fair.
So yeah, I'm with it.
Okay. Alright, so I'm at the gym, okay. Crocs.
Oh yeah, love Crocs.
Love a Croc.
I've got Lightning McQueen and Toy Mate Crocs.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. One of my favourite things I own. I sometimes wear one on each feet.
You're lying. What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I like a Croc. I think I used to wear them obviously when I was a kid when they weren't really a trend. It was just a sort of shoe everyone
I was
wore.
born in Crocs.
Yeah, like those were the things. So then, like when the back of the Croc thing just comes off. And,
Yeah, sports modes.
Yeah, no, I like a Croc. Do we think that the Crocs are overdoing it a bit though with their new collections and stuff? I know they do a lot of collaborations.
I just don't like them.
They did a collaboration with Haribo, and I think that they should have just closed their business after that.
I saw the Balenci ones and went, yeah, no, I'm alright.
I kind of thought they were kind of cool, but I wouldn't wear them personally.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wear them.
I mean, I've been wearing Crocs for years. I like the standard shape. I had Lightning McQueen Crocs when I was younger as well.
Lightning.
So I had to bring it back, but I think Crocs are cool. Crocs.
Yeah. Who is it that wears Lightning McQueen Crocs? Is it? What's his name?
Ginge.
Yes, Angry Ginge. I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't. When I went to the football event last year, he was there, and I met him, and I'm pretty sure I had mine on at the same time.
That is.
I'm pretty sure we both had Lightning McQueen Crocs on at the same time.
Did you take a picture?
No, the picture's like waist up.
Oh.
So you can't even see my feet.
Y'all did a little cheeky little shoe thing. No, that's so funny. That's actually such a flex, personally. Okay, next up is ballerina shoes. I don't know if it applies to you, but what do you think about ballerina shoes?
What do you mean, like?
So it's basically, no one knows what ballerina shoes are. We had the same thing at the event. A lot of people don't know what ballerina shoes look like. They're like, you know, like they're like, remember the school shoes that people used to wear back, the girls used to wear back in the day? But they're the ones with the little bows at the top.
No.
No?
No, don't like them.
You don't like them? There's ones that have the strap. Like,
No, I don't
you don't
like
like
Look like climbing shoes.
Okay. No, those are the ballerina shoes. Okay. Adidas/Nike tracksuits. But I think we'll just generalize tracksuits as one.
Well, I'm wearing a tracksuit right now, so I've got to be a bit. But
Yeah.
like, it does depend on. Like,
Yeah.
I think Nike have a lot of terrible tracksuits.
Yeah.
Adidas also have a lot of.
Yeah, I feel like now they're getting a bit tired. They just slap the logo, put a few lines.
Do the same thing every time.
Yeah.
It depends because, like, Adidas released a tracksuit recently for Villa. It's really nice. You've got Travis Scott's had a tracksuit in the past, a few tracksuits in the past. They look amazing. Yeah, yeah.
You have a tracksuit? If it's like full tracksuits or like head to toe tracksuit, what's the vibe?
What, just everyone?
Yeah, like, you know, there's some people that just wear tracksuits every day, and it's like a different, like, it's the matching set. Are they claiming they love clothes and that they're the best dressed and this? Well, yeah, let's say they do. Yeah, no. No, because like, I can wear a tracksuit and be perfectly happy. Yeah. But I also know that on any other day I can wear anything else. No, true. But then people that claim that they are the this and that and the next Pharrell Williams and the only thing they've ever wore is a grey Nike Tech Fleece or any other tracksuit. Yeah. I don't like them people. No, fair enough. I actually recently saw a video, I don't know if you've seen it, Foot Salon got robbed by a couple of people that went in and just stole tracksuits. I was like, guys. Oh, was it the JD one? Was it JD or Foot Salon? Yeah, do you know what? It made me laugh because the workers were trying to stop. Yeah, I saw if that was me, I'd just be like, yo, grab me something, I'll meet you outside. Just stick it into the hoodie or coat. I'm not paid enough to actually care about this. I actually can't believe they actually went that far. Yeah, I'll just sit back and watch them. I'll probably be the one posting it. I saw one of the comments be like, we only get paid like £12.14 an hour, like this is not worth the money. JD Group is not trying to hire you. Yeah, can't lie. Okay, wearing odd socks. Do you know what? I've done it so many times that I just like most of the time. Realistically, do you even see people's socks? Yeah. Oh, but what if you can see someone's socks? Go off, do what you want. You know what? Fair enough. I like that response. Creativity. You know what I mean? As long as it's not like
mad odd, like we're wearing neon pink with neon green.
Okay.
Because what are you ever gonna match with that?
True.
But say like, you know what they do in like basketball where the one person wear a black shoe and one person, and they're like on the 1 foot black, other foot white.
Yeah.
Say they did that and they matched their socks with that. I mean, fair play, because I've seen that a few times.
Okay.
Because sometimes like, as well, it's like people say like the mismatched laces.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
I don't, it doesn't really bother me because 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to see your socks anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Next one is jorts.
Oh, I love jorts.
Little good cheeky jort.
Love jorts.
Yeah. Jorts are the way. I think I like jorts. For me, I don't think they suit me, but I like.
Well, you've got to find like the right type of jort.
Yeah.
I found
the right one.
I have these ones and it's like literally got diamonds all the way down them. Like, and then they go down to about like here.
That's really cool.
And they suit me quite nicely. Like the fit's quite nice, they're quite nicely flared out.
Yeah.
But I've got jorts at home that just they don't really suit me too much and the fit's not great.
Yeah.
So you have to, jorts are either a hit and miss with their fit.
Yeah.
If you get jorts that actually fit perfectly nice or like a nice colour, they'll suit anyone. But if you don't get jorts, if you get jorts that are like kind of
iffy.
then they're only gonna suit a certain type of person.
Yeah.
Like a certain person.
I was gonna ask you, where do you actually shop? Like, what are your top shops?
I shop everywhere.
Really? Do you do cheeky vintage?
I mean, I got a Brazil jacket off Vinted.
Oh, fair.
It's quite nice. Do you know what? I don't. If you asked me this question last year, I've been able to tell you about 100 brands, but my streetwear knowledge recently has been slacking. More time because I have what I want.
Yeah.
I'll just, if I want it, I'll go find it.
Yeah.
But, my top shop, like, is Supreme. I love Supreme.
Yeah.
It's kind of basic. Bape as well. Bape have just got too much nice stuff.
Yeah.
I like Nike.
With the cheeky
I like Awake New York.
Yeah.
Bravest New York's really good as well.
Okay.
Benny Culture.
Alright, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Brum brand. They've been like that for they're like 10 years old now. They're like our brand.
Yeah.
I just recently bought a pink hoodie off them.
Ooh, okay.
It's so nice.
Well, fair. No, I like when people shop at different brands. Because I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Because I usually just know the ones that are out there. But that's really interesting. Next one is, might not apply to you, but low-waisted jeans.
What do you mean?
So it's the ones where they literally just go to your waist. They don't go up past your waist. They were very popular in the early 2000s, and people are starting to bring them back. But there's this huge
I don't mind them too much.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're on about. Yeah, no, I don't mind them too much.
I feel like for me, I always say if they suit you and you start properly, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But if you don't, put them.
I mean, also it goes to the thing like most guys we sag.
Yeah.
Like I have V2.
What is with that? Like, is it just?
Oh well, I don't know. Can't really tell you.
I have to get into the mind of a man.
Because like, I think sometimes as well, it's like, it depends like what boxes you got on. Like some people have like off-white boxes.
Yeah.
They want the waist.
So they want to show them.
Yeah. Like, it's like Supreme ones as well.
Yeah.
It's like when I was on holiday, like a lot of the time, like I'd just have like swim shorts and they would like kind of sit. Like how they naturally would sit was under my waist, so it always looked like I'm not under my waist, but like just a bit above.
Yeah.
So it always looked like I'm sagging, but I'm not. So I mean, it just depends on what you're wearing because also like a V2 jeans, if you don't wear a bout, they will just sit down on your waist because of how the material's made.
Yeah.
That's another brand I like to shop at, a V2.
Okay.
Someone at my school got kegged really badly.
Really?
Because it was another thing where everyone was sagging but no one would wear a bout. Like if you sag with a bout, like, they're staying up all day.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, like jeans just naturally just, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't wear bouts. And it's like some guy just went behind and just went.
Oh my gosh.
It was really funny, but I felt really bad for like, looking back at it. But it was so funny.
But you're not good. Put your trousers on. Next one is wearing a bonnet in public.
What you want?
Fairs.
I always give it.
Or pajamas.
Oh, pajamas.
Gotta put put those. Leave those in
We
front
can't,
of it.
like, because there was a massive thing in basketball. I'd go training, everyone's got pajama bottoms on, and
It's like, it's the flannelly ones, isn't it?
yeah, and everyone in America does it, and they'll be like, well, why have you done it? They're like, you clearly don't know about style. I'm like,
That's not style.
no,
That's just laziness.
Like literally, just get shorts.
Oh.
Just get literally any other bottoms than.
Honestly, I find it so icky when people leave their house with confidence in a dressing gown, in the slippers, in the full PJ set. I'm like, guys, come on. You can literally just put a normal top on and some jogging bottoms and call it a day.
Exactly.
But I feel like pajamas is so lazy.
Like, when I've been in my car and I've like gone to like maybe collect something, I know I'm not really gonna get out of the car and go anywhere. I've done it, but I would never go on an actual leave the house.
Yeah, and walk.
And like go around and let people see me in pajamas.
Yeah, I really left in pajamas at night time.
Which is fair enough.
Which is when you're supposed to wear pajamas. Yeah. So I'm not giving you know. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's all. Is there any other icks that you think of? Any fashion trends that you think need to stay
God.
and not brought back?
I had one the other day that is like it's really controversial.
Go on.
But I can't remember which one it was.
Oh wow.
Oh my life.
I'm trying to think too.
This is really gonna annoy me now. Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't think of it. I think this is not it, but I think we need to bring back, you know, those onesies with the hats and stuff like the unicorn. We need to bring those back, and we need to bring back those shirts that when you flip them round, it's like a design on each side.
Oh, what, reversible?
Yeah.
I have a reversible. I used to have one. No, I used to have a reversible.
I used to have one that was like one side was like a unicorn and the other one was like a mermaid or something like that. We need to bring those back. Should we bring what else?
Oh, that's it. Cropped.
Cropped.
I don't like anything too cropped.
You know what? Fair enough.
Everyone wants everything to be cropped, boxy, this, that, and also the Tim's trend.
Yeah.
Like when I got my Tims, I was so happy. Then 2 months later, a trend starts.
Yeah.
And they've always been like heavy. Like people wear them, but it took them. They really
took it a bit too far. I think that they do Tims now where they actually like decorate and stuff and like put little designs on it. It's kind of cool.
Like the pearls, yeah, 'cause I have like the pearl Tims. I really like. I got one of my hats customized, so I got the pearls around it.
Yeah.
But I would love a pair of pearl Tims.
You know one thing I think we should do? I think we should treat bucket hats like we do Crocs. And imagine if you had like badges and like stuff on your bucket hat. Imagine in the summer, that'd be so cool.
I don't really like bucket hats.
I love cheeky bucket
They
hats.
just don't suit me very well.
Do you not think so? I mean, yeah, to be fair, it's like a one style thing. You can't really style a bucket hat.
It's like the safari hats. Oh my god, they annoyed me. And bulletproof vests. Safari hats and bulletproof vests. If we ever bring them back, I'm done.
The bulletproof vest, that was a time.
Do you know what, right? Dave doing it.
Yeah.
Calm.
Yeah.
Do what, like Dave, it made it look cool. Then just every UK rapper started popping it up in it.
I remember Stormzy's one, it had the rain coming down.
That was cool because it was made by Banksy, but apart from that, it just didn't.
Yeah, I think we've left the what's it called, the best alone for a while, but don't bring it back.
It will come back in like 2 years. It will somehow find its way back into.
Oh my gosh, no, that's so cool. Any other icks? I'm trying to think as well if I have any. I think that's it.
Nah, to be fair, Cortez. I like the owner, but I don't like the demographic of his brand.
You've really broken that one down. Like, don't have demographic of his brand.
The kids that just scream Cortez are just really annoying. And they're starting to do it with Supreme.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, you know one brand that I really like that I want to start buying from? I think it's called Stussy, something like that.
Stussy's cool.
I think I want to start investing. They've got really cool.
Yeah, Stussy was like practically the founder of streetwear.
Yeah, I think that Stussy need to give me some stuff for free, because I was watching like an interview. I think it was like a footballer, and he was saying he really likes Stussy. Like that was one of his favorite brands. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just researched. I was like, I've seen this before. Like, yeah,
Stussy's cool.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's been a great episode. How did you enjoy it today?
It was good.
Yeah,
it's good to actually like sit in front of a camera and talk.
Yeah, it is. I find it very satisfying. I feel like now that I've done a lot of stuff by myself, so I've enjoyed talking to myself, but now I'm talking to you. It's been a really good episode. Thank you so much for coming on. And we wish you all the best with everything. And when you start a brand, you already know you need to sponsor us, so don't forget about us. There's definitely. So thank you guys for listening to tonight's or today's episodes, whatever time you're listening. And be sure to follow the Fit Check on Instagram, TikTok. We are slacking, but we promise we're coming back up. And also on Twitter as well. We're going to start posting on there. And also we'll put all of Noah's details in the video, in the description. Follow him and also reach out to him too. He's an amazing photographer. He's great. And that's, you need to reach out to him, collaborate. And any last final words?
No.
Fair enough. Watch and send to your friends. And come to our event, that's in 2 days as well. But by the time this video comes out, the event is already finished. So come to the one that comes after that. So yeah, it's been amazing. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.